savanna. A lot of different plants and animals out this way. Quite a few that you'll probably recognize. A lot of popular animals live here. Pretty cool tree ahead of us here too. You've probably seen a few of them today, right? But it's coming up on our right. A baobab tree. Sometimes called the upside down tree since those branches look so similar to roots. They do remain leafless up to 9 months out of the year, which can help the tree to retain a lot of water, which can be super important on a savanna. Ecosystems like this can go months without rain at times. Drought certainly not uncommon, at least. So they survive really well. You do frequently see animals drink out of these trees during times of drought too. And that could be anyone from a bird to an elephant. It's kind of why they're called the tree of life. That's a bit more common in time. Alright, as we approach this really pretty overlook, a bit of activity here in the distance. So it looks like a couple zebras are nearby. Off to our right hand side. A group of zebras would be called a dazzle. Very tough animals. They can run about 45 miles per hour. They can really keep strong enough to break bones, so they can defend themselves pretty well, especially if they have any babies. Their strengths usually will help them blend in with each other, so it's much more difficult for a predator to single anyone out from their herd or their dazzle. Let's see if anyone else is nearby. There's really nice shade and shelter coming up on the left. So if you find anyone kind of wandering around, you will probably see someone with Warthogs. Pretty quiet to me. So we'll just head on forward. Make sure no one's near the tree line here, resting in the shade. We're slowly but surely getting pretty close to some Coley cattle nearby. They are one of the few domesticated animals you're going to find on the reserve. It's really about 2,000 years ago that they were first domesticated by the Watusi tribes. They're also called Watusi cattle. A lot of termite mounds along the way too. They're made of dung, dirt, and secretions from termites. So they bake in the hot sun until they're pretty much as hard as concrete. So really good scratching posts for a lot of animals out here, especially bigger ones like giraffes or elephants. So those Coley cattle are here to the left. Again, their horns are about 6 feet long, but they aren't too heavy. They are slightly hollow inside with a honeycomb infrastructure, kind of like a beehive in shape, and a lot of blood vessels. So on super hot days, their blood will pump all the way to the top of their horns to help them cool. And yes, they have human odors, but typically they aren't used as a source of food. They are a symbol of wealth. So typically the more Coley cattle you're able to raise and take care of, the wealthier you are as a person, or maybe as a family. We're going to see a couple different animals here to the right as well. Closest by, of course, we're seeing a few springbok. So springbok are about 3 feet tall. They're full grown. They can jump 6 feet into the air from a standing position, which is really about elbow height with us here. They can also jump 13 feet forward. So when springbok jump, it's called pronking. Pronking will usually help scare predators away from them. Pronking doesn't work out. Luckily, springbok are also the 3rd fastest land mammal in the entirety of the world. They can really run about 50 miles per hour. So they can at least outrun the wildebeest here. Wildebeest are also called gnu, spelled G and U. That is after a vocalization they make. Their herd will usually range around 20 to 1,000 of them at a time. They're also the cause of the largest land migration in the entirety of the world. So once a year, around 1.5 million of them join together to travel about 1,000 miles across the Serengeti. Just be sure we're staying fully seated at all times on our bottoms. We're going to see a couple of Patterson's eland here. Largest antelope you're going to find on the reserve. They're about 6 feet tall at the shoulder, weigh about 2,000 pounds. So they are the largest subspecies of crocodile, largest species of antelope you're going to see here on the reserve today. They can leap 8 feet into the air from a standing position too, which is about elbow height. Well, really shoulder height with us. If you notice, one was kind of rooting around in the plant life there. That's a nice way to leave their scent behind, because they do have scent glands just at the base of their horns. Come on, wildebeest, and off to our left. Quite a few traps. You can see an adolescent trap here. Tallest land mammal in the world. They get up to 20 feet tall. So a group of them will be called a tower. Pretty appropriate. The babies even tower over everyone else around. They're born around 6 feet tall. So just for a little reference, wherever you rest your elbow here on the truck then. So about the height of a newborn baby giraffe from where we're sitting. They do stay in their mom's bellies around 14 months before they're born. And they're usually going to experience about a 6-foot drop to the ground when they're born, which I know sounds kind of awful, but believe it or not, it's a little bit safer. Healthier for the baby that way, because of those long necks and long airways they have. So I'm going to have one last view of those Patterson sea lions and wildebeest. We are going to wander on over towards a watering hole that's not too far off, just to see if anyone's around. Yeah, so it looks like an African elephant will be coming up on our left. They are definitely the largest animal on land in the entirety of the world. They can weigh about 13,000 pounds. So to be happy and healthy, they eat about 300 pounds of food per day. Their trunk is pretty useful. An elephant's trunk will have more muscles in it than the human body, with the 2 ends being prehensile, like fingers. They really could pick up a single blade of grass if they wanted to. Back to the left. Get a nice view of them there. It looks like several more elephants are a little bit further out to our left too, if you catch a glimpse of them. Notice some of them are going to be really active with their ears. Moving their ears back and forth will help them cool off by about 15 degrees or so. So especially once we get to the summer months, they're pretty consistent with those ears. We'll see some great flamingos. They are the lightest pink of all subspecies of flamingo, so at first glance, sometimes it does look like they have white feathers rather than pink. They get that coloration from eating brine shrimp. So shrimp have a protein in them called beta-carotene, and that's what helps them show off the color. So you'll see a few here with gray legs and necks. They're just a bit younger. The babies don't start showing pink until they're about 1 to 2 years old, after they've eaten enough shrimp. A group of them can be called quite a few things. You can call them a flock, a stand, or flamingos and flamingos. Kind of one last view. That elephant there too. We are headed towards mud wallow here. So there's a mud wallow coming up on our left. Sometimes it'll attract a few pachyderm animals, most specifically the white rhinos. We'll definitely keep an eye out for them. They love rolling around to the mud. It helps them stay cool. It's also a really good sunscreen bug repellent. So we'll see if anyone's nearby. I think there might be another animal here. I need to get a little closer just to double check. But there are animals that like to rest around the rocks and under the shade of the trees here to our left. Definitely keep an eye out for anyone. Looks like someone might be out in the distance. I'm not sure though. Yeah, so it looks like there is a cheetah coming up on our left. And a nice little sunny patch coming up here. So cheetahs are technically, well, there's 2 of them here if you can find both. One's to the right and one that's more visible. They're technically daytime hunters. They definitely need spots to blend in broad daylight. That's why they have those little white tear tracks running down their face to help prevent a bit of sun glare too. A group of them will be called a coalition. And they're definitely the fastest animal on land in the entirety of the world. They can run about 65 miles per hour for around 1 to 200 yards. So around 1 to 2 football field lengths. Okay, we're headed towards the Kofi rocks here. Common place to find the occasional lion. They like to get right on top of these rocks to survey the land, look for food, watch out for the pride. So we'll keep an eye out for anyone that might be nearby. Unlike cheetahs, they are nocturnal, so they're usually more difficult to find this time of day. It looks like some antelope are ahead of us here as well. Yeah, so off to our left is a lioness land here. We'll see hopefully the antelope later, so don't worry. Looks like a little pride is here.
She's taking a
So during
nap.
the day, lions will rest around 16 to 20 hours. Not necessarily sleeping that entire time though. They're usually just trying to conserve energy. They'll hunt at night just because it's so much easier on them. Their eyesight's about 3 to 6 times more powerful than a human's once it's dark out. Try to stay seated for me though, please. Oh, we see their bottoms. So more active at night just because it's easier. It's cooler out. They won't overheat as easily. Their eyesight will be 3 to 6 times more powerful than a human's once it's dark out too. Their paws are super thickly padded, which will help them walk almost in silence along the ground to easily sneak up on their prey under the cover of darkness. Pumbaa. Yeah, so there is a warthog coming up on our left. So it looks like maybe 1 or 2 here. Warthogs are the largest burrowing mammal in Africa. They're about 300 pounds. Build these tunnels below them here with their snouts and hooves. So they are the largest burrowing mammal in Africa. Other burrowing mammals you probably know about would be, say, the meerkat or maybe the aardvark. Aardvark, their name is actually Afrikaans for earth pig. And then coming up on our right, we'll see a waterbuck a little bit closer here. Their name, it's pretty self-explanatory. They do usually live by rivers, other bodies of water. They even secrete an oil that makes their coat water resistant, so they can run through rivers very swiftly. That helps them escape a lot of predators. You might see some eggs nearby here too. Those are ostrich. They're communal layers, so they frequently lay their eggs in one big nest together, or some a little nest together around the area. It really depends on the habit of the flock. But their eggs are usually about 3 pounds each. They will be tough enough for an average sized goat milk even to stand on top of without cracking them. Alright. We're now headed towards the outskirts of the village here. So as we arrive to the first Warden's Post, we're actually going to see another domesticated animal that lives out this way. Some Nigerian dwarf goats. Looks like some kids and some adults. Miniature goats. But all still fairly small. So it makes it a lot easier for them to normally live near a wildlife reserve. They need less room to roam. Certainly going to be less competition over food between them and a lot of the wildlife around. Especially living closer to specific types of wildlife, like white rhinos. Goats and white rhinos do consume different types of plant life. So, yeah, make it a lot easier for them to live in harmony together. Which is certainly the main goal of the village. Harambe means working together. It's always our main goal to work together with all the animals that live around the area, so both we humans and them to live here in harmony and prosper. Alright, everyone, it looks like our journey on the reserve's coming pretty close to a close. So we are going to start making our way back towards Harambe Village. I would like to say thank you. And the Swahili phrase for thank you is Asante Sana. So Asante Sana, everyone, for joining me out here today. If you ever get the chance, Asante Sana, if you ever get the chance, then please come visit us again sometime. No true safaris or ever, like, the animals will certainly make sure of that. You never know where they're going to be or what they're going to be up to. And if we do have any wilderness explorers on board, the name of this truck is Simba 1. That's SIMBA, the number 1. Will be your code to get your badge, which is located just around the exit of safaris here. You're going to look for someone that has an orange bag or satchel. They can help you get that badge. We're getting pretty close to the Warden's Post. Definitely double check your rows. Make sure you have all your valuables. It's a super bumpy ride. So sometimes things fall out of pockets. And it's quite the travel back to Harambe if something's forgotten. So make sure you have all cell phones, wallets, car keys, measurements, birth tickets. As we go separate ways, we prefer not to leave with goodbye. It's a bit too sad, a little too final. We certainly hope to see you all again sometime real soon. So instead, we like to lead with the phrase Waharini, which means go well. So Waharini, everyone. I hope you all go well. Have a wonderfully wild adventure here in Harambe. Your travels take place. And everyone on the right, watch your hands on your legs. They're just going to slide open. Watch your step down. Hey, Waharini. Have a wonderful day.
Hi guys, welcome to Early Night Live. We're going 15 minutes in. Yeah, for you. They 16 minutes long, and then the title card came up.
Okay.
That's what we're doing. We're being cinematic.
Okay. Well, hi guys, welcome to Early Night Live, the #1 theme park live stream in the world. I'm Kat.
I'm Ava.
And who is in the Chitty Chitty Cha Cha? We have Rodney, we have Jasmine, we have John, we have Michael. We have the Bruni Rail enthusiast. We have Derek, we have George. Hello, everyone. So in case you couldn't tell, Ava, where were we just now?
We were at the Rainforest Cafe.
That's the I don't remember getting any food.
Yeah, you saw the animals eating.
Hey, I'm gonna tell a joke.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ava, what happens after a gorilla trips?
What happens?
Gorilla falls. Gorilla falls.
Anyway, I'm going to go this way.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Rodney says we are at Legoland.
Oh!
That's where we are.
Yeah.
No, we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Hello, Des from Australia.
We
We
off the safari.
we did.
Thought it'd be a nice scenic opening.
Yes. Well, okay. Let's expose
All right,
ourselves.
to be fair, we thought we would get on it at 6.
Because the line was advertised at like 65. It was
55 minutes.
yeah.
We got on the line at 5:03. We were like, perfect.
We got up
We
there.
got up to the front of that line at 5:30, and we were like,
I know. But luckily we didn't get on until the
hang on, until 5:45.
5.
Then we painstakingly stared at my phone as the 5 minutes passed so that we could start 10 minutes early.
Yeah, so without warning, we started 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
But if you miss the first 10 minutes, it's like fine.
Fun.
Like you can just rewatch this afterwards.
Go watch out. And we got plenty more that we're still doing today because we also have a pass for Navi River Journey.
Yes, and we're gonna do that. What time is it right now?
It is 6:07.
Okay, so we can start walking over.
Heading over there, just checking out what Animal Kingdom has to offer as we go.
Yeah. But hopefully you guys had a good weekend or having a good day or vibing or thriving. Did you guys do anything fun this past weekend? Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? That's cool, John, that you'll be riding that ride in a couple weeks.
Now, you asked me this question before we went on.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you it now. What's your favorite animal on safari?
My favorite animal on the safari is probably the African wild dogs, even though they were not out and about today.
Not see them.
They were not there today, yes, but they're very cute. I have a stuffed animal of them.
Aw.
Yeah.
The cheetahs are my favorite. I love them. They're so cute.
Yeah, the cheetahs are really cute.
Oh my God, looks like me. Calvin.
In case you were curious, yes, it is very busy today.
Well, hi, Claude. Yeah, it is pretty busy today, but it's also spring break still, right?
It is, yeah. So anywhere is going to be busy.
It's spring break. But it's very nice out today, so
It is a very nice day. Clearly the animals thought so too.
yes.
Now the safari does close at 6:45.
Yes, the last one is at 6:45. Of course, everybody loves to go for the sunset one.
Yeah. Raise your hand if it took you a really long time to realize that the sunset was not actually the sunset and that it was just a fake sunset.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we going this way?
Yeah, because Pandora's this way, it said on the
I
sign.
thought it was up there.
Well, we can take the long way in,
Oh,
the back way.
Okay. I thought this way ended. Which is what way?
Well, yeah, we could go back. We could go back.
'Cause I thought this was a dead end.
No. There's the cannon I sit on and I pretend I'm Cher
Oh.
in her Turn Back Time music video. But yeah, we thought about going on Navi River Journey.
Mm-hmm.
And
The because that's the slightly easier Pandora ride to get on.
But also
Flight
you
of Passage, I don't think you can film on.
you cannot film on Flight Passage.
So it's just like impossible to.
Yeah. Oh, wild. Theron has appeared. Hello. What are you doing here? We are doing early night.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hi, Early Night Live.
Yes.
I am walking around answering questions.
Oh,
my
well,
God,
I have a
we have
question.
so many questions.
We do. Yes. One, Ava doesn't know her way around the park at all.
No.
So we're
What's
lost.
the quickest way to Pandora?
Oh, when you were on your way, you head right this way. You're going to take a wonderful bridge
Fantastic.
past some beautiful trees and some foliage. And you will end up in Pandora, the World of Avatar.
Look at this
Yes.
customer service.
Customer
What
service.
other questions do we have?
Oh, I was going to ask one about early night.
Go for it.
Okay. What are you doing? 27th? Yeah. What are you doing April 27th? Because we need help.
We have a
That-
special surprise.
Special surprise. They can't know about it. Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone, plug
J-
your ears.
everyone plug your ears. You guys can't hear.
Depends on where I'll be. I don't know that. I know 2 weeks in advance, but I will know 2 weeks in advance.
All right.
I like how I'm just facing them away from us.
That works.
Like,
They can hear
They
us.
can't hear us.
from
But
there.
No, because we need help because we won't be in a specific area, so we need help. Yeah, so we need with monitoring and everything. So
My other question: what's your favorite animal on the safari?
My favorite on the safari.
hey,
I
Jasmine.
gotta go with the giraffes.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
It's easy to
fair.
see a lot of animals and a lot of others. With giraffes, you get up really close, and I love the joke that they say that there's a bunch of them together. It's called a tower. And if you honk the horn, it's a tower of terror.
I like that.
I do
Well,
enjoy
let's
that.
let these lovely people get some help from
Okay.
Theron. Yeah, but
People
thank you,
Listen,
Theron.
y'all
Yes,
have fun.
yes. Ava, you're in charge of staying in contact.
Okay.
There you go.
Look
There
at
you
that
go.
customer service.
Customer service.
For anybody that doesn't know, which if you're watching this channel, you probably know, but Darren works for attractions as
Yes,
well.
he does.
And you can usually find him on the Attractions Magazine TikTok,
Yes.
and he helps with the reports that you see.
He
that
usually
aren't
does all
this
the
show
rides
on
that we
YouTube.
won't go on.
Exactly. So,
He was with us when we
Yeah.
filmed that Give Kids the
he
World
was
back in
recording that.
2020.
He did the camera work.
Yes.
So he's
That's what The Lion King. The last show's at 5. I wish we could have gone and seen
yeah,
it.
that's the one thing about Animal Kingdom. Look up what you want to do because a lot of the times, even if the park today is open until 8:30.
Yeah.
Last Lion King was at
5.
The last Kite
Tales
show
was at like 15.
Mount Everest is closed for refurbishment. The last Safari is at 6:45. So things end at different times. So definitely look up what you want to do
Yeah.
if you're coming to Animal Kingdom because timing can be a bit weird.
Yes.
Also, there's the Nemo Show is not open
As of yet.
as of yet, but apparently it's going to open this year.
Yes. But yeah, Theron is really cool. Theron has been, how long has he been with attractions? Longer than Banks or as long as
no,
Banks? Or,
I
like,
don't think as long as Banks. I think longer than me, but not as long as Banks.
got it.
I think.
Got it. But yeah, Theron has been a part of the channel for a long time. You can see him in countless videos. Like Ava said, he is on the Attractions Magazine TikTok, which if you are on TikTok and you aren't following Attractions Magazine TikTok,
doing?
yeah, what are you doing? Theron is, but he does a lot of great work for Attractions Magazine and we love him.
And
So.
he does great customer service.
As you saw.
Apparently here at the Animal Kingdom.
Yes. I like how he came up to us and I was like, why is this guy?
I know.
Cast
I
member
recognized
coming-
him from afar, but then I was like, he's working. I don't want to.
And
bother him. But
immediately-
then he came up and I was like, oh, now I can bother
Daughter him, yes, now.
Fantastic.
Well, no, because I was looking at a squirrel.
Oh,
Look at him, look at him. Oh my god.
Safari.
This is so beautiful. Can I take him home?
I don't know. It's fly.
He's out and about. He's free. You know what they say?
I
They're-
mean, it's out there, you can take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So technically, I don't care what Flash wants. It's what I want, and I want a squirrel.
This
Oh,
is
and
a
there's
very
ducks.
Scenic route to Pandora, I'm gonna say.
Well, that's why I
like
said, yeah. Why don't we take like the nice scenic route? We'll take the scenic route.
We can walk with some ducks.
Yes. Yeah, he has hosted before.
Yeah.
Duck.
We all know I have just a love for just bodies of water.
Don't
But I
jump
love
in.
that lake. I'm not gonna.
I don't trust you.
I thought
s-
about it, but I'm not gonna.
Well, okay, let's go back to the fountain
I
that you
Again,
almost ran
I thought
into.
about it, but I didn't.
Okay, fair. I'll give you it. But yeah, no.
On our way to Pandora.
Pandora. I love Pandora. The quick service place, their slops. I haven't been there in a while, but oh my god, the rice with the tofu, and then I would cover it in hot sauce. Oh, so good. And they have the good ice there. What are we doing?
We got 10 minutes. So
Oh.
our thing. So
Well, you
when
know,
we get over there, it'll be time to go. On the right.
and I think you have to have like your card out or your magic band or whatever to like scan, so we're good. I got mine out. You got yours out. We're good.
Yeah, I have mine.
Ava, two more.
I'll get it out. I'll have my card when the time comes.
Okay. Can't keep it down. We're trying to do a live stream.
We're trying to have a conversation.
Yeah. About whether or not Ava will get her card out on time.
I love these little lights.
Yeah, they have
They're all different.
Yeah, they're really cool. The hamburger pods, I never had them because I don't eat meat, but they look super cool. And I know a lot of people who have gone them before and they really like them. So.
Welcome to Valley of Pandora.
And Morara?
I see you. That's a little scary.
What are you talking about? That feels nice and warm and comforting.
Now, have you actually seen the Avatar movie?
Yes!
Yeah?
At the Hamptons.
What is that?
The hospital.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I think I saw it once. And then I didn't care for it. And then
Yeah, I saw it when I was in the hospital. And then, yeah. I think I may have like saw part of it one time when I was on at like my house, but I don't go out my way to watch it.
I think the wilderness explorer thing that they have here is really cute.
Oh yeah, the
For
kids.
those, yeah, for those who don't know, kids like, what do they get? Like a little.
They get a little book
Like a
and they have to,
packet
and
thing?
they have to like stamp certain
And,
things.
like you do certain things. Like on the safari, it was like if you use the name of the truck you were on, then you get your stamp for it because you did that.
Yeah, different tasks get a little
I
stamp.
saw one over there, so there must be something over
Or,
in this
yeah.
area too.
But it's a great like little
It's
activity
cute,
to get the
yeah.
kids like really involved. I feel like.
Especially if like like there's longer wait times.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, then you can be like, let's do this, and like it gives you an incentive. It gives the kids
Yeah.
an incentive to like wait on the line because they want to get their stamp.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. I thought it was like a chill way where like, because some of the stuff you don't have to go on rides
Yeah,
for.
and you also have really like just fun things you can do in between.
Yeah. One day I will get you on Flight of Passage.
Yeah, I know.
It's a fun ride.
I'll get there eventually.
I know. It is a
It's,
beautiful
like,
park,
cool.
Rodney.
Like it is beautiful.
Yeah. Hoop-de-doo returning. I'm so ready. I think you told me. Yeah, you told me first, and then I freaked out. And then, of course, I immediately had to find out when I can make reservations and go. And I'm gonna go because I love Hoop-de-doo. I need the cornbread in my life. And I just need to like be waving my napkin around over my head and stuff.
Also very exciting that they're bringing entertainment back.
Yes.
A little bit more.
Yes. That's a really good sign. I'm really to go back and hoop it up. I don't know if it's going to be the same show or if they're going to like redo it a little bit, but just to have it back and have our
So we got 5 minutes.
what are we going to do?
Our time. I hear drums, but I think
They're right behind you. Oh no, is Ava going to play us a little ditty? I don't know. Ava, I haven't been here since Christmas.
That's not doing anything. So I guess
What type of tea is hard to swallow? Rodney wants to know.
truth tea. I don't know.
Fruit tea? What is it, Rodney?
Pill tea. I don't know.
Rodney will get back to us momentarily.
Was that me?
Yeah. Oh no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go wild. Reality. You were close.
I was kind of close. That is good though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now.
She's gonna run back here. She will.
Well, we'll go down this little pathway. I think it's just like the other entrance.
Yeah, we'll waddle around like the ducks we saw.
Their souvenirs are open.
What do you call a cow sitting at a round table? That's what John wants to know.
A cow sitting at a round table.
Yeah. We're really going for dad jokes today, aren't we, in the chat? Jasmine, start writing these down.
I don't know.
All right. What is it, John?
Is it like a King Arthur joke? I don't.
Sir Leon.
Oh,
Sir-
sirloin.
Sirloin. There you go. I'm
Okay,
dyslexic.
so it was a kind of a King Arthur. I knew where the direction was heading. I just couldn't get the punchline. These are very good jokes, and I will be stealing them. Thank you very much.
She's not kidding. She will steal them and she will use them.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
It's a Dapper Dan's joke. Got it.
Oh yeah, isn't there something with this plant over here?
Yes, I don't know if it still does it. Oh, yeah, it does. I can see. You pet it and then it goes and you get sprayed with water. Kind of looks like Audrey. Yeah, apparently it is an E&L joke-a-thon. Do we want
Somehow
to?
got swept up in a crowd of people.
Well, here, we'll just do this. Yeah. You see?
I was just watching the plant.
Ah.
It kind of looks like the plant from.
Oh,
Part at least looks like the plant from the front. No.
no, you're talking about Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes,
I was about to say it looks like Audrey, too.
Sometimes
Little
names
shop,
are hard.
little shop of horrors.
All right. See, I'm getting my card out.
I gotta get my card out.
See, it's like I had it out the whole time.
Oh no, that's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be fun later. That
See,
was-
it's like I had it out the whole time.
Yeah, no, we definitely had it out the whole time. Now I got the song stuck in my head. Curse you, Howard Ashman. JK, OMP.
Tunes.
Yes. The more I hang out with you, the more and more I realize you are Shane Madej.
Oh, I gotta base my personality off of someone.
Thought that was Harry Potter and Hermione and oh god, who else? Percy Jackson and
I mean, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah.
You want me to keep going or
No,
okay?
just because you're accurate. No, when I get ready for like early night, when I'm getting ready and like doing my makeup, I am watching like the best of BuzzFeed Unsolved and like
As
the
you
best
should.
of Shane and Ryan, and that's what I watch to get ready.
That's, I mean, fair. I feel like you're Keith from the Try Guys as well.
I would love to do an Eat the Menu show. I would probably, just like how he is like dead at the end of every episode, I probably would be too, but I would still love to do it.
Someone tweet at Keith too.
Let me on.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say.
Look at that timing. Our better of the two of the day.
Yes.
It's our first timing, obviously.
Oh, hey, well, we followed the wait times, and that was our first mistake.
Nice day, number one. Number two, you're at the wrong ride. You need to be at Avatar, you're at Navi. Avatar straight past the
Oh gosh, I hope you were distraction.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Good.
That was really what this one's loud.
Cat.
It's almost unnerving that they say your names now as you go in. It's like, yeah. I swear it's me. You want to see my ID?
We have at least 20 some people in the chat who could validate it's us.
So this is obviously this is the lightning lane entrance.
Yes, we
Very cool.
splurged for you guys and got lightning lane just for you.
If you were to ask us what we think, I would say it's not really worth the
The-
money.
Yeah, but
Personally, perhaps for other people,
might be.
maybe people who like this is their once in a lifetime, they kind of trip. If you're kind of a frequent, it's not really worth the money.
I mean, it's pretty busy. I would say the wait times are pretty high up.
They are, yeah.
But walking around doesn't feel that bad, especially because we keep taking the back ways.
Yeah. If you're in like the main areas, then it's pretty busy. But also just a public service announcement: we might lose service
Yes.
when we're like in the farther in the ride you go. It's spotchier it might get.
Oh, we got to scan again.
Nothing we can really do about that. So just bear with it. It'll come back. If it happens,
Yes.
it might not.
So yes, if it happens, we know it probably will happen. So if it does, as soon as we're off the ride, everything should go back to normal. So
Yeah. So just bear with it.
yeah, bear with us. We're all just trying to survive here.
How many?
Two. Right.
The next party hang out right behind that red line.
Yeah, I definitely say Lightning Lane is worth it if you know there's a ride that like, you really, really, really want to get on and you don't want to wait for it. Where it would be worth it.
Terrible traffic.
The traffic from here to Massachusetts was just really bad.
So yeah.
We'll see. But like I said, nothing we can really do about it, but
Yep, we will try our best. Sometimes when it re-uploads after we go live, it's totally fine. Honestly, it's hit or miss, so you guys just gotta bear with us. We are going to try our best.
we have as little control over it as you.
Yeah,
Because technology.
technology.
I like your backpack.
Oh, she's talking to you.
Thank you. I feel like the SpongeBob episode where it's like, we have technology.
We
And he
have.
takes the computer and smashes it over the dollar.
Oh, I've been there where I wanted to like smash.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, we can. It's almost like, oh, hey, we can Google how to get the paint off this dollar. But no, he just takes the computer and starts hitting the dollar with it instead.
Yeah.
I love that bit.
Yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully the signal holds out, guys. But if it doesn't, we can't do anything. Where are we going? 3? Do you see a 3? That's 3. Cool. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. Oh, 4 guests per row.
Sorry?
And then we wait for the next boat. Yep, okay.
Yep, because it's 4 to a row.
Noted.
This part reminds me of the Frozen ride.
Yeah. Okay, so walk in front of you, that way we can climb in.
Nice POV.
POV, look at us. Of me tripping, that's what they get. Alright, I'm gonna turn the brightness down. That way we don't disturb anyone.
They were supposed to get on.
Oh, were they?
I don't know. The later they closed.
Well, they closed it, so I was ready to scoot over.
I was too.
Okay, so we might not be interacting a lot with the chat, but as we keep saying, we might lose signal, so we'll talk to you guys when we get out. back finally. Of course, we
At the end of the ride.
yeah, at the end of the ride. I think it has it on us too. Yeah, it does. It has us facing the front camera. Well, here we are at the very end of the ride because I thought we were losing a little deeper in the ride, not right at the beginning.
Very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes, very aesthetically pleasing. Well, at least you can say we at least warn you.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to remain seated. Right. Woo! Right. All right, guys. So that was Pastor to his city. Oh, she's back.
Hello?
Hello.
Perhaps this
StreamYard, wake up.
Whole Kingdom just does not like to be recorded.
Maybe,
It
maybe
says
it's
they want you to come here and have magic in person.
exactly. But sorry, guys, you didn't get to see the whole ride. Maybe something will upload. I don't know. We kept trying desperately to get it to go back.
Oh, if it is, cool. If not, well,
Yeah.
at least you got to see some fun animals.
Yes, because Navi, I recommend the river journey. It's very
Yeah,
cute,
it's a cute little boat ride, very aesthetically
pleasing, very
The
aesthetically pleasing.
animatronic is cool.
Yeah, we love the shaman. She's like the most high-tech animatronic that Disney has, so you definitely want to check her out. But look at that, aesthetically pleasing. Anyway. So Rodney, you need to get on it, is what we're telling you now. But okay, guys, so I think it's time to do some shouty-outies.
Yeah.
So,
Right here,
who,
so
yes,
not in everyone's way. It's
Yeah.
pretty busy back here.
yeah. So if anyone would like a shout out, please let us know right now in the Chitty Chitty Chat chat. Shout out to Ava's parental unit. Who knows if they're watching? They're probably just like vibing with your cat.
Probably.
Just telling, like that's the entertainment that they need. So like, why are they?
They don't even need to turn on TV.
Yeah.
Just stay
Well,
above.
hopefully, yeah. Well, hopefully, Rodney, you can get on this summer. Shout out to Rodney. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to your parents. Shout out to Kelly. She's watching. Shout out to Rodney. We're just going to shout out to Rodney.
You want to flip the camera around so they can see your lovely face?
No.
No? All right.
Yeah,
that's fair.
no, I mean, we could. We could have it see both our beautiful faces. I had it on you. I thought you were aesthetically pleasing enough to just have
I
you.
am in my dad's.
Yeah, that's why he is aesthetically pleasing. Shout out to you, Jasmine, and yeah, the technology is amazing with that. Shout out to you, Claude. Shout out to you, Michael. I'm waiting.
To those drums.
Shout out to those drums and those drums specifically. Shout out to the shaman of the Navi River Journey.
Shout out to the cheetahs.
Shout out to the cheetahs and also the African wild dogs, even though they were not housed. They were not because they hate me. Excuse me, we're trying to finish the live stream. The creatures of Pandora, clearly. Well, please don't fall into the bushes.
No, I didn't almost fall in the bushes. Read the
You just almost fell
No,
into
I-
the bushes.
No.
Anyway, well, wait a second. Shout out to John. I know he was in the chat earlier. Shout out to Theron. Shout out to King Theron. An icon, a legend. And don't worry, you guys were so good that you guys didn't listen to our conversation earlier.
We definitely have a super secret surprise.
We do have a super secret surprise. I literally almost said surprise.
You're doing your best.
I'm doing my best. But we will announce that probably, well, as soon as I hear back from.
in a few weeks.
And like, yeah, I mean.
Not like that many weeks, but like a couple.
Yeah.
Like a couple is 2 and a few is 3. It'll be like anywhere between 1 and a few.
Yes. As soon as I hear back, we'll be all set. So yeah. We're doing good, Tiffany. Doing good. But anyway, but yeah, no. So be ready for that. So we're going to keep teasing this announcement until I guess until it's announced. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think that'll do it for us. Yeah, Ava, I don't know about you, but I think it's time to call it an early night. All right, guys, we'll see you next week where we'll do something. Maybe we won't start early. Who knows? I don't know.
We're gonna hang out with the lions, but like on the front.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. That's fine. I mean, I don't think that's legal. I don't